Hello, scientists. It is Mrs. Kodish and Maggie Kodish coming to you. And today we are going to do the Discover and Explore, which is on page 54. You can try this at home, ask parents first, but we're going to try it for the first time as well, right here in front of you. So let's check it out and try it out. So you can follow along and watch and go. So you need a glass jar with a lid. Glass jar, lid. You need hot water. So I warmed it up a little bit in the microwave, not boiling, but it's hot. Ice cubes. Ta-da! Some ice cubes. Oh, and some hairspray. Of course, I've got that. And some food coloring. And food coloring. We're using blue because that's my favorite color. And we've been talking about clouds and the sky, so blue it is. Here we go. So following the directions exactly, I'm holding this for water leakage in case it goes on me. No, thank you. Pour the hot water into the glass jar, handy assistant Maggie. We're going to go right up to the top. All right. Good job, handy assistant Maggie. Next step, put the lid on upside down. Yep, put the lid on upside down, just like that. So you're not going to screw it on, obviously. Add some ice onto the lid and wait 15 seconds. 1 icy icy, 2 icy ices. I think 2 would be fine. Okay, and at this time while we're waiting, we're going to make observations just like scientists do. The first question, what happened when you put the ice on the lid the first time? I'm looking around. What happened when I put the lid or the ice on the lid for the first time? We're going to wait a couple more seconds and see if there's a change. Okay. Look at a surprise guest. This is Isabella Kodish. Boom. Surprise, surprise. I put in a little food coloring during our little coffee break there. And so now we're going to make an observation, as it has stated, to observe what happened the first time I put ice on it. So if you take a look, you can see, not sure, we're all good. I don't know if you can see a little bit of meltage. Little bit of, looks like condensation right at the lid or humidity. All right, next directions. Open the jar and spray some hairspray into the jar, and then we're going to close the lid quickly. Okay. Whew. Here we go. Taking the ice off. Now, when they say close the lid quickly, that probably means that we need to put it on the correct way. So I'm going to put it on quickly. Okay, handy assistant, you want to spray some hairspray in there? Ready? Guts. Okay. Now that is something. Put the ice back on the lid. Okay. Put the ice back on the lid. Observe closely. And this is here. It's turning blue. Do you see anything? Do you see anything? And sometimes with science, just like Albert Einstein, you might have to try 2,000 times to get a result, and that's okay. So what I'm going to do to see a little bit more, there's some water on the top, so there was some melting. I'm going to pour some of the water out so we can see through the glass jar and just see if there is something to observe. All righty. So we're going to try that hairspray bit again. A little bit more, please, Maggie. A little bit more than you did before. Maybe lots. Okay, close it real quick. Oh, The smell of hairspray. Now we'll put an ice cube back on. And we can see it looks a little cloudy. You can see the water looks a little cloudy this time. All right, you can see it's clear, like it's reflecting off Maggie's shirt. It's cloudy at the top and a little clearer at the bottom of the water. What happened after? Now your paper says wafter, but it means after you added the hairspray. What happened after you added the hairspray? Just make an observation. This might work better for you. I'm not noticing a whole lot except for a little bit of the cloudiness, and the ice cube is still doing its melting at the top. Why didn't the cloud form until after you added the hairspray? Why do you think the cloud, see now it's clear. Maggie, stop it. Why do you think the cloud appeared only with the hairspray? So write down what you think. And then what three conditions must be present to form a cloud? What must be there to be able to form that cloud, the cloudiness you saw? So think about those answers and just have fun with this and make an observation, and make sure if you do this experiment that you clean up after yourself. All right, besides Miss Coatish, you might have to excuse yourself because you are doing a lot of dancing. Caitlin, this is my other daughter. Say hello to your friends out there in the world, like the graders.
Hi, scientists.
It's a family deal. And then also for today, besides that experiment, if you want to try it, of course, if your parents are not allowing you to, no big deal. You're also going outside and making an observation of the clouds again today. And then you're going to turn the page to let's check your understanding. What is a cloud? I might have to look back at the reading to figure it out, to remind myself, or the video of the man that does the multiplication. He did a great science video. He talked to the clouds. How do clouds form? Number 2. Number 3, what are 3 different types of clouds? You did that wonderful activity with your cotton balls on Wednesday. So write those three kinds down. And what do cirrus clouds tell us about the weather? What do cirrus clouds tell us about the weather? And which type of cloud usually means storms or severe weather? This is just to check your understanding, so try your best on that. And then do a little reflection. And then next week, we'll move on to a new lesson. This reflection has some nice vocabulary words to use in this box. And the directions read, choose one type of cloud that you examined today. So whatever you examined on Thursday up in the sky, and explain how you knew which cloud it was. What do these types of clouds normally tell you about the upcoming weather? So you could be the family's weather predictor, the meteorologist for your family. Hey, I think it's going to rain today. I can see that those clouds are forming in a big puffy dark pattern. Maybe that means rain. So do a little reflection. And then remember to wrap up your thinking and wrap up all of your projects, because next week we only have 2 days. So you're going to be doing another science flip grid to tell us what you know about clouds. So I hope you had fun, and thanks for listening and learning with me today. Bye.